Thank you for being back to this channel, and thank you for sharing this devotional with your friends and family. The second element or the second step in the process of becoming a disciple of Jesus is taking up the cross. And for this step, we can say that Jesus preached with the example, because right before his death, right there in the Garden of Gethsemane, he prayed to the Father, saying that if there was any other way to work salvation out, so do it that way. But if not, Jesus said, your will be done. So Jesus was surrendering his will to the will of the Father. And the following day, he took the cross. A few hours later, he was hung on the cross and died. So this process is very interesting, because some people may argue that they can alter the process of becoming a disciple of Jesus. Like, for example, taking the cross up first and then denying themselves. But this doesn't work, because according to what Jesus did, he surrendered his will to the will of the Father first. That's when he was denying himself. Actually, he denied himself when he came to this world. But this time, he did it again. And then he took the cross. So if anyone desires to take up the cross first, then at the moment of a more difficult trial, and the heat of the trial, or the difficult time, and the heat of the trouble, this person will leave the cross aside and then just go somewhere else, because he hasn't denied himself. But after denying yourself, or denying oneself, then the person knows that the only one who can sustain him or her will be God. So that's why denying oneself comes first, and then taking up the cross. Taking the cross may be embarrassing, even shameful, but Jesus went through that as well. It could be hard, but Jesus went through that as well. But taking up the cross, even when it's a symbol of cursing, it's also a symbol of salvation. Today, we can take up our cross and follow Jesus. See you tomorrow.